Hey guys, and welcome back to Hellstormwargaming. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, Toby.
Yeah, it's good to be back. A long time coming. It's good to be back in the studio cooking up some sauce.
Yeah, feeling good?
Yeah, man, I'm feeling good.
So today we have Ultramarines versus Grey Knights.
But you're playing Grey Knights, Mikey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's not what
I
you
am.
thought, guys. It's not what you thought.
It's a trick. I haven't done it yet, but I might do the thumbnail the wrong way. So it's you playing Grey Knights, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Toby's playing Grey Knights!" And then I cook. Yeah. Here we are. It's Ultramarines versus Grey Knights. So we're essentially swapping armies.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to play the Space Marines.
Taking the Ravens, Ultramarine, Blood Ravens.
Ultra Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're ultra cool. That's why. And I'm going to be playing the Grey Knights. It should be a really fun game. If you watched our premium Grey Knight list, Grey Knight Battle Report, against Chaos Knights with Neil, I'm playing that list. Yeah. Essentially, you've wrote your list. It's a pretty strong list, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it is quite strong. It's an Ultramarines list that ticks all the boxes. Can compete in every part of the game. It's good in the Devastator Doctrine, then good when it transitions into the tactical. Not so good in Assault, but hopefully we never get there, right? If I'm in Assault with Grey Knights, it's probably bad news. It's almost like a mini castle in it, really.
Yeah, exactly. It's really good. I spoke to you privately. I've said that Ultramarines are really good.
Smoke Ultramarines a lot of them.
One of the best ones.
Marines are just sick, man.
Marines are just sick.
Marines right now.
Yeah,
Love
exactly.
Marines right now.
So, shall I go and look at the lists?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Let's go have a look.
So, guys, we'll look at the Ultramarines. I just realised I clapped. Why did I clap? So, yeah, we'll look at the Ultramarines first. Obviously, fall back and shoot, super good. And don't count as moving in the tactical doctrines, which is just so freaking good. For reasons you'll discover in a second.
Yeah.
So, off the bat, it's a single battalion. It means I don't have to gimp out on any patrols or anything like that. So we have the Primaris
Do you
Chaplain.
spend any before you start?
Yes, I do. I spend one on getting an extra Warlord trait onto my Warlord so I can have the flexibility of having an extra Doctrine where I need it, and I'll also keep Adept to the Codex so I can get them CPs back.
Fantastic.
Which is super good. We'll start with the Warlord then. He is a Primaris Captain, which is going to become a Chapter Master. And then he has the 2 Warlord traits, Adept to the Codex, and then the one where I can change the Doctrine on a unit within 6 inches. He also has
you spend 3 before the game.
Sorry, yeah, I spend 3 on that. He also has the Relic, the Sanctic Halo, for the 3+ invuln and deny psychic power, which hopefully comes in clutch against you. We'll see. I mean, you've got so much psychic, it's going to help in some way, shape, or form. Then I have a Lieutenant, just for the reroll ones to hit aura. He's the Lieutenant from Indomitus because I have the points.
He's the coolest one.
I don't know if he's going to do much. I mean, the Storm Shield's going to be helpful if I do get into combat, and the pistol seems pretty cool.
Yeah, Strength 5, -3 and 2 damage.
He's no slouch, is he, in combat when he gets there?
I think he's really, really good.
If he gets there against you,
I've got lots of deep striking, so he might end up coming.
Yeah, he's basically designed to just be there as a little deterrent when you hit the castle.
I think he's a lot better than the original Lieutenant for the points.
Yeah, and then we've got the Chaplain. I don't know if I'd always take this litany, but it's really good against Grey Knights, so I've got the 5+ fail not pain against mortal wounds in the 6-inch bubble, which just makes sense.
My favourite model, that one.
Yeah, we've got the Chaplain from Indomitus that's painted absolutely beautifully and looks amazing.
Who has different rules?
He does have different rules, so he is actually casting chanting his litany in my command phase.
Yes.
Rather than at the start of the battle round, which makes 0 sense. So yeah, hopefully we get that right going through. So that's my 3 HQs in the battalion. I've got
very good
5 troop slots. I've got 2 infiltrator squads just because they're really good. The 12-inch deep shock denial is amazing. I don't really think I would play competitive Marines without them. I'm sure there are builds with just an assessor spam, but they just do so much tactically for you. The 12-inch bubble is amazing. It only sounds like 3 inches, and it is, but it makes such a difference. Yeah. Because the gap between you and your units can be bigger, and then obviously the gap between your castle and your opponents is bigger as well. And the flexibility in 9th with hiding is really good, so it's generally quite easy to hide them. Yeah. So they're just a massive pain in the bum because they've got 200 each, they've got good saving cover. They're really, really, really
decent bolters as well.
Exactly, yeah. Auto wounding on 6 to hit. Just reliable. Outside
of this game, or Gene Stealer Colts, because they've got lots of deep strikes, I actually prefer the incursors.
I don't know what they do.
So they deploy the same way.
Yeah.
But they have combat knives rather than a fancy bolt gun. So they don't have the scramblers to stop you deep striking within 12. Right. But they infiltrate 9 inches and they're more combat based.
So combat scouts.
So I use them a bit more aggressively.
Yeah,
than I would
and that makes sense because
and they're a little bit cheaper as well.
Because they are 120 points now, aren't they? So
I think I took 5 to LVO. I thought they was always a little bit too expensive. But it depends what game you're in. In this one, infiltrators are obviously better. Yeah. All around, I think incursors are better.
Yeah, I guess they do the same job, it's just 3-inch difference. Following on from there, for the remaining troop slots, we've got 3 squads of 5 intercessors with 2 power fists because I can afford it. 1 doesn't have a power fist, and then we've got stalker bolt rifles because they're Ultramarines and they can move without.
The best shout, I think. Turn 1, you -3. Turn 2,
you can
move and shoot with no penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even make 1 move and shoot with no penalty.
Yeah,
with your
exactly. And I don't know if stalkers are the best for everyone. They're certainly really good in Ultramarines. There's probably an argument to have more shots at a higher AP for the longer period of the game, but
yeah,
it is what it is. I mean, I think they're going to be really good.
A lot of people take bolt rifles, so you can get 2 shots during the tactical doctrine.
That's
the 4,
that's the standard one, yeah.
-2, but you're only 1 damage, which I think is really lackluster.
It does make a difference.
I like to shoot less shots but more consistently.
Yeah.
Personally, but that's just me. Especially in mirror matches.
I imagine having a mix of them both would probably be the best way to play.
Yeah, for sure. Like Imperial Fist used to want to take mass stalker bolt rifles, now they want to take assault bolters because they just get a horrific amount of shots at AP1.
Yeah, crazy. So that's the troops. And then in the elites I have the 5 aggressors, which is another reason why I played Ultramarines. Get them aggressors in there. It's just so good coming on the
Straight
board.
up 60 plus 12d6 shots.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, averaging around about 100 shots, right? Per unit of 5, which is crazy. AP1. It's a shame they're not AP2, but can't have it all. They've got power fists as well, so they're no slouches in combat. Get them in combat as well.
I like to use them really aggressively.
The beauty of them is that in Ultramarines they can do everything.
Yeah.
Because they can come on, they can shoot, then they can move the next turn and double shoot again. It's really, really crazy. And Strategic Reserve, in my opinion, helps them out quite a lot because you don't have to give them away turn 1, and being Ultramarines you can Strategic Reserve them for no real penalty. If you're playing any other chapter, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth because they lose a turn double shooting on the tactical doctrine.
Well, I used to run them as Raven Guard.
Yeah.
But I still think they're a combat unit and the guns are just bonus.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. And they're really good if you play Imperial Fist as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Them attacks exploding potentially twice.
Yeah, the hands at least, because the top doesn't explode.
Yeah, the top isn't a bolter, but the hands are, and obviously for 2 CP you can bolt a drill and get 3 hits per 6. Which is a little bit crazy. And
bonkers.
That maybe adds up for the fact that you're moving and shooting because you can almost get the same amount of shots. So they are also attacks for my Relic Contemptor Dreadnought, which is just so good.
Packs.
I had to take another elite slot, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And what a great elite slot to put in. So, Relic Contemptors are in a bit of a weird spot because they're one of the units that went down in points. Which
I think they came down like 5 points or something.
I mean, don't know how they got through the net on that one, but 4 large cannons and just really, really consistent 4 shots. It's like a Land Raider, but better and cheaper.
Don't remind me.
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's so good to see you!
And obviously, just with the 1 unit like that, I can always put him in dev dock if I need to. So he's -4 on those last cannons.
Very good.
Which is really helpful. 2 fast attack slots and suppressors. Again, same.
Move and shoot.
Yeah, aggressors, move and shoot. Drop down, no penalty to shooting. Really, really good. And then we have the Devastator squad, so the Grav Bomb. I would doubt you'd see this outside of a competitive Space Marine list nowadays.
Yeah.
Just so good for 1 CP. I mean, there's not that much juicy
cheap
stuff.
As well, isn't it? How many points are they now? 115 plus a pod.
Yeah, 115 plus a pod. Yeah. So less than 200 points. And
kills anything on the board, pretty much.
Literally. Hopefully, I can shoot them at the Paladins this game. I have a feeling you might hide them though.
That would make
no sense. They're just so good for the points.
Yeah.
And then I have the Repulsor Executioner because I can't play Mikey's Blood Ravens without bringing a Repulsor.
We can't, it's true. No Leviathan, but a Repulsor will suffice.
All the guns in the world and the big heavy laser destroyer, which is again so good with Ultramarines because even if you move after turn 2, you still get 4 shots. Everything in this list is not designed because I'm playing Ultramarines, it's just better.
Yeah. Exactly, it's more consistent.
Yeah, exactly. And we spoke about it in depth so many times, but they just tick so many boxes and they're a jack of all trades. That's the full list, Mikey.
Obviously the drop pod, which we've already mentioned.
994 points.
Fantastic. I was born in 1994.
You old boy.
Yeah.
I can tell you're doing great. So 6 points left, but yeah, I couldn't fit anything else in. So there we go. 1994 points of Blood Ravens Ultramarines.
There you go. So the Ultramarines. Let's have a look at the Grey Knights. Don't know why I paused on it before I said that. So guys, the Grey Knights.
The 666th.
No, there's 1999.
I'm gonna see you later.
So I'm using the 666th chapter.
The best.
Yes. What number are they, Blood Ravens? No one really knows.
Probably nicked those. Yeah.
Nobody knows. So I'm using the Grey Knights today.
Yeah.
Again, if you've seen the battle report I played against Neil with Chaos Knights, then you already know the list. It's pretty much exactly the same, except for I've got one more model in here because last time it's 1750.
Wow.
Now it's 2000 with one extra model.
Yeah.
I have a single battalion, but I used the Armory of Titan stratagem for an extra relic.
Yeah.
So I have Grandmaster in Nemesis Dread Knight armor. He's pretty boss.
They kind of got better just by virtue of being able to move and shoot, right?
Essentially not suffering from the heavy penalty anymore is really good because they both have heavy weapons and they don't really benefit from the tides either, so having that little buff is nice.
Yeah, definitely.
I still think that Grandmasters, they're good, but obviously there's now better.
How many points are they now?
250 nearly, 245.
Well, that's when I first started playing Grey Knights way back when they were 285 points.
Yeah, now they're 245.
So, and they can move and shoot without penny, so they're a lot better than they were.
He's obviously got the big sword,
Yeah.
he's got the silencer and the side cannon,
Yeah.
and he's going to be taking warp shaping so he can change the tides for me.
Okay.
Then I have a Librarian.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm proxying it because I don't have a Grey Knights one painted yet, but hopefully will soon.
Yeah.
I ordered the fancy one from Games Workshop.
Is that the one with the hand up?
He's like got the staff and he's got like the hand like that,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
looks pretty cool. And biologically it can't fit in his armour because his head's like this. But he looks pretty cool. So I've got him. He's going to be taking Gate of Infinity and Sanctuary. He's going to be taking the Artisan Nullify Matrix, which essentially I can change dice when I cast powers.
Yeah. Is that +1 to cast as well?
I don't think it is.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the Santic Shard, aren't I?
You're thinking of the Santic Shard, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually when a psychic test is taken for him or a friendly Grey Knights unit within 6. I didn't know that. I thought it was just him.
It's really, really good.
I can increase or decrease the value of a dice by 1, which is really good.
Yeah.
And then obviously if he perils, he can drop one down,
Yeah.
so he can stop himself blowing up. And then I have Lord Caldor Drago,
The man himself.
the big man, big lad, 190
Legend.
points.
Is that what he is?
Yeah. Cheap that, innit?
No.
You don't think?
No.
Didn't he used to be like 250?
Yeah, a very long time ago.
Well, he's got Ashlame and Sanctuary. Then I have 3 strike squads.
Yep.
I've got a strike squad with a Vortex of Doom, and he's got a little sword.
Yep.
And then the other ones have halberds.
Okay.
And I've got 2 more with halberds, all halberds in. One of them has Hammer Hand, and the other one has Gate of Infinity.
Okay. Spread them buffs out. That's some good.
Spread them off, yeah. Then I have my Warlord, an Apothecary.
I do
Remember
this
the
all the
days?
time, and it's really
Remember the
annoying.
days, yeah. He has the Santic Shard
Yep.
as my second relic. So that is +1 to cast and reroll.
Yep.
He's got First to the Fray, which is reroll charges within 6.
So good.
And his psychic power is Armoured Resilience, which is very easy to cast. It's like Warp Charge 4 for him because he gets
Pivotal for you
+2.
as well, I guess. So
And
that's why it's got
-1
the
to
shard.
wound. Then I've got Paladin Ancient with Stormbolter and Gate of Infinity.
Yeah.
And then I've got the big lads, the 556. 10 Paladins.
They're so expensive.
Yeah, they are. I've got a Paragon, I've got 7 with Halberds,
Yep.
and then I've got 3 with a mixture of Halberds and Warden's Days, but with silencers.
Yeah, I modelled these back in Ape, didn't I? And Side Cannons are the go-to now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, these have still got the silencers. They're still good.
Still decent.
Still good. They just fulfill the same role as Stormwalls, really.
Yeah, because it's just Dacker, isn't it?
Yeah,
Where it
it's
really
just
needs some heavy shooting.
Weight of dice.
They're going to be taking Hammer Hand.
Okay.
Then I've got Interceptors, 5 of, with all the falchions, and
Yeah.
they've got Vortex of Doom.
Yep.
And then I have the Elephant, I guess. I have the Land Raider.
The Land Raider meta, boys. He's got it. Let's
Land
go.
Raider meta,
Let's
yeah,
go.
the Land Raider. He's great.
Way back when I was telling me putting 2 of these in my list. The best days of my life.
Just for me.
Just the memes. They're so good, man. Like, it's difficult because if you don't get Astral Aim, it's just 300 points gone.
It's killer,
You're
yeah.
playing with 1700 points, right?
Lost the game at that point.
You never want to keep it out in the open because it's just going to die, but you want to keep it safe, and then if you fail Astral Aim, you're like, rip. But yeah, look, it's iconic, right?
It is iconic. It's really
Super
cool.
iconic.
I'm really glad I've got it, but do think I want to replace it with something else.
Yeah.
Just physically, I don't have anything to...
Points wise, probably drop that. Maybe drop the Interceptors and then put another unit paladin in.
Yeah,
Probably even drop the Dread Knight as well.
Probably drop the Dread Knight as well, yeah.
For another character because
like a chaplain.
yeah, you're missing out on 2 really key abilities. You're missing out on getting a CP back, and you're also missing out on move and shoot.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
second
Because
phase.
I just don't have enough powers to go around,
Yeah.
really. So yeah, that's the list. I think it's a strong list. Otherwise, it's got
I think it's
a
going to be
few
an exciting
issues.
game. I think
Yeah.
your list can cause headaches for me, mine can cause headaches for you.
Yeah, I think I've got a bit more of an uphill battle.
Yeah, in here though, not with the list.
Unagi.
Yeah, exactly. So I think your list overall is
It probably is.
it's more finely tuned than mine is.
Yeah.
But if I do well, then I can do enough damage to actually
Yeah.
penalise you for it.
Yeah. So we'll
So
see.
there you go. So there's the 2 lists. So guys, there you go. They are the two lists. That's what we're playing.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is only the list video. The battle report will be live now, maybe in a minute. So a lot of people get confused because we say the battle report's live now, but that's only if you're not watching the premiere, which you are watching right now. So as soon as the premiere ends, after the little trailer, after the little outro, that's when it goes live. That's how it works. There's a sequence, Toby.
It's sequential.
10 a.m. This list video starts. 10 past 10. This video gets to the end where we say it's out now, but it's not actually out. It's out in like 2 minutes. The longer I talk about it, the longer it takes to come out.
I'm lost already.
Yeah, exactly. So when this video ends, the battle report will be out, but if you're watching this back later, it's already out now. Go watch it.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you can, and hopefully you enjoy the game.
Bye-bye.
Bye.